Oh, he's right here.
Got one. Want some more?
No, I'd like this one not to be in my face, actually. Oh, I sure missed that one. Last shot, let's go! Nice. Nice. Does anyone else just randomly... Hi, Squirrel. Welcome on in. How's it going? I think it was that Wii Bowling. I think it's Wii Bowling. They'd occasionally just, like you do a thing. I don't bowl, so I don't know what the words are, but they just, like, yell, "Nice cock!" at you in the middle of the game, and you're like... Does anyone else quote that randomly for funsies? You just, like, exist, and you just look at something, and you just yell, "Nice cock"? No? Just me? Just me? Yeah, I thought so. I'm kidding, I actually know other people who do that, so it's sure as fuck not just me. We're still doing tallies things, Squirrel. We have yet to... Oh?
This console might have something.
Well...
Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Okay.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Oh! It's a bad idea. That's so worthy. Let's go.
We should keep moving.
Let's just keep it neutral. I don't want to influence how she's feeling emotions.
Damn it! I can't see them!
Got that one. Also, if anybody has watched Lonely Tree play this game, it's hilarious how different the two of us play.
They should soften them up.
Lonely likes to hang back and just let their attack drone do literally everything. And then I pop in and out of cover to just headshot things. Oh, I like it when they go flying. That's my favorite. Not another one. Thank you. I am only a good shot in games against not real life opponents. Oh, you're like right on top of me. Please say you dropped some kind of ammo. Sure, Lonely. When I can make other people do all of the work for me, why should I bother working? You're right, you're right, you're right. How true. How very... No, I don't like that gun. Put it away. Thank you. I just find it highly entertaining watching you do things, and you're just like, I'ma just hang out here while my drone goes and does the bullshit. And I'm like, let me just quickly boop.
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're
Autocorrect fucks me over more often than not. You ever see a typo? It's autocorrect.
Will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Real Sora.
Bitch, the fuck you doing? Dead Quarian.
Father!
Oh! Well?
No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't.
Trauma, let's go.
You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me to...
Hey. Hey, come here.
Almost missed that one. That would have been silly.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
About
You've got nothing
what?
to be sorry
You
about.
just fucking lost your dad.
He would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tally, if you are listening, then I am dead. The gets have gone active. I don't have much time. The main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Daro Zen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
He did what he could. How should we? How should we?
Do you want to get your father back to the shuttle?
No. Leave him. The mission comes first. It's what he would have wanted. Come on. Let's finish this.
Well then. Stop having fathers in games. They will just die. Make sure when you start your journey, your parents come pre-deceased, so you don't have any trauma that could interrupt your quest. It's not worth it. Wow, they're all dead. So awkward. So good at hacking. Look at me go. Like wham, bam, hacked. No, I'm not. Please never ever make me hack things. Ooh. Ooh. What are they doing?
Hostiles!
Oh, it's Get Prime. He's a big one. Oh, fucker.
Damn it! I can't see them!
I don't wanna be here anymore. He's huge! That's what I said about someone the other day. I'm kidding. Never, ever, ever listen to me. I just speak bullshit 80% of the time. I make bad jokes. Burn and die? Wow, that's accurate voiced opinion about the outcome of that fight. What do we do over here?
This console is linked to the main hub, Father.
Literally
mentioned.
just like slid them down,
Disabling
looked at it,
shut
eyes
down
went,
any geth we missed.
uttered, "It's huge!"
Looks like some of the recordings remained intact.
And then I
They'll
put
tell
it
us how
all in
this
my
happened,
mouth.
What Father did.
Are you okay?
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. I just... This is terrible, Shepard. I don't
Sure.
want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback.
Well,
Out of this. Assemble new geth with what we
sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Your father is dead.
Rael Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that
Good
my
evening,
father
actual
was
Fawk
the
Boy.
worst war criminal in our
It's a
people's
fun name.
history. I cannot.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the
Good
Admiral
evening,
said
welcome
when
on
we get
in.
back.
I hope you're having a
You're
great
my captain
day.
in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
Ooh. Wow, they are impatient, aren't they? We've been here for all of 5 minutes. Maybe a little longer, but... Eva01? Realness? I don't know. Google that super quick. I figured it was a fun bilingual thing. Eva 01? Who's Eva 01? Oh no, but I am! That's brilliant! I didn't know. I've actually never seen Evangelion. So yes, I am now. I am now.
We
Here's
need
what her
to
dad
face
is
facts.
room.
There has been no word.
Yeah, I'm
No reason to think
fair
that
enough.
Zora survived.
No, that's so fair. I was almost like pink and blue. I was like, maybe I'll be cotton candy or bubblegum. And then somebody was like, no, Frost, don't do that. And I was like, okay.
Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
But I guess I am giving Eva
Sorry we're late.
01 now. You should pardon, we took back the ship. You could have waited.
We cleared the Geth from the Alarai. It should
Fair
be
enough.
safe for your people to return.
Very fair.
Thank you. We sincerely appreciate
I just
your
play with
efforts
colors
to
and I
aid
like
the foreign
contrast.
people.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Tali says no.
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
I don't need evidence. Oh boy. Oh, cotton candy would be a cute color combo, but I'm biased. I love. Fair enough. Yeah, just lie. Rally the crowd. We have no evidence.
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance.
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. And Garrow wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian
Look at
people.
me go.
I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Are the Admirals prepared to render the judgment?
I can do a finger snap and a tongue pop. I don't know if I'm any good at either of them, but I can do them.
Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges.
I like this trial. Nice. Simple.
Commander Shepard, Please
Law
accept
and order
these
as
gifts
you.
in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
Do I want them to go to war? I'm gonna let them.
It was an honor to speak for my friend, Admiral.
I'm actually just.
This hearing is concluded.
Really? I don't know how I'm good at doing random ass things.
Kila Salai.
Courtroom action.
I can't believe you pulled that off.
Yeah, I learned how to do a bunch of random things
I've
while
never
staring in
had
mirrors for a long
anyone
time, and
speak
then I
like
was
that on my
watching
behalf.
Drag
Thank you
Race
for being there for my father and me.
and
Even
the
more.
icon, legend,
Thank you.
wonderful drag queen, Alyssa Edwards. Moving drinks. Tongue popped, and I'm like, how the fuck? Now flirt! I don't know how to flirt. I don't know how to flirt. Anyways, Alyssa Edwards did the tongue pop, and I'm like, how the fuck do people do that? And I was like, I can kind of do it, but it's still not as, like, snappy as she do it. You're not disappointed?
Well, you can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks.
I
But I'm
flirted!
fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Tally, about what your father said, what he did. You deserve
She
better.
flirted?
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Come on, Tally Zora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
I full named her.
Captain.
This looks interesting.
Oh! Oh! Ah! Yeah, I am currently caught up on Canada's Drag Race. The current season's pretty good, but I am so deeply fed up with so many of the queens on the current season. Like, they have no patience for each other in any capacity ever, and they're just like, they looked at me funny. That means they hate me and they don't respect me or my drag, and now I'm gonna go on a full fucking tangent about it for the next 30. Thank you from my daughter. Oh, this was back then. Got it, got it. You're welcome. Yeah, no, the drama in this current season of Drag Race is excessive because they all just yell at each other the entire time. And then there's one who, icon legend, local queen to where I live, just spends most of it like poking everybody and being like, multi-core shielding. I should probably get that. Oh, I don't care. Just so. But it's like kind of entertaining drama.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work.
Oh,
Disgusted by his
conversation.
actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Almost thought he lacked backbone. Hope he finds something new. Better goal, better purpose. Fewer
Morden, I
torture
love
tests.
you.
You're really at peace with what happened?
There's a
Of
lot
course.
of drama.
Can't change what happened. Life continues.
But there's a
Back to
lot of
mission,
it.
Back to work.
There's
Become like
one
Malin
queen
otherwise.
on the current season who
Accelerated
has like
emotional
permanent
processing,
dead
faster than other
face.
species.
Like, she doesn't look like she's having fun. She doesn't look like she's having a good
Spend time
time. She
reminiscing.
doesn't look like she's at all interested in actually doing anything. And in one of the last episodes, she was just like, I just need to talk about this for a second. I feel like none of you guys like me. Like, I've seen you all bond and make friends with each other, and I love that, but nobody's put in effort to get to know me, so it makes me feel like none of you actually want me here, and that just really affects me, and I don't like it. And she does the whole rant with a face that looks like... And I'm just like... I think the problem is you. Like, one competed on a different show with a performer from my city, another is a bestie with a former teammate of mine, another ended on Twitch, and another... Oh my goodness, you know all the queens! What? Are you Canadian? That's fun. I have only ever encountered one. I'm very bad at actually going out and doing anything in like drag scene, so I know very few local queens. Unfortunately, I'm a really bad gay. I don't do anything gay. Cool. That's so fun. Welcome, fellow Canadian human being. I have met one queen in real life a few times, but it was before they started doing drag, and I cannot say that I was a huge fan of their personality in real life. But it was fun to see them on the show. Nice. That makes a lot of sense. Yep. There was a funny little bilingual story. I teach children fitness stuff, and I like gymnastics and stuff, and I taught this one kid whose mom told me a funny story about her little child who speaks primarily French but lives West Coast, so learning English because we don't use a lot of French out here. But her favorite show was about a little seal in French, and the opening song was like Le Petit Phoque, or Le Petit Phoque. And she was running around the grocery store singing Le Petit Phoque on repeat, and some old lady got really upset about this tiny human being knowing a cuss word and gave the mother of the kid a very stern talking to. And the poor mom had to explain that she's French and is just singing her favorite TV show opening song. Hello from the other side. Hello, Adele. We love Adele. Adele. Oh, you don't feel anything? Malin wasn't like that. Yeah. Hello from the other side. I hope you're having a good time over there, and I hope it's not freezing cold.
True, didn't mean to imply that Solarians were healthier emotionally, can still make wrong choices, bad decisions from grief, anger, guilt.
You guys are perfect. What are you talking about? It is a warm, balmy, like 7 degrees right now.
Wish I'd seen it. Solarians still
over on this side of the
resolve it quickly.
So we're doing pretty good.
Sustained courtship emotions.
I assume you're in the like negative 52 range at this point. Oh, okay, above freezing is good.
So you really don't feel bad at all about what happened on Tuchanka?
Yes, correct. Now at least. Greatly distressed at the time.
We're having a very warm
loss,
winter.
Anger, rationalization. Dealt with it.
It does. It sure do.
Some on shuttle back to Normandy.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later.
But it is, though. It is.
Shepard, how can I help?
So deeply mild over here.
We'll be here if you need me.
Hi.
That was a choice that somebody else made. Actual fuckboy, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. No, I used to joke about how West Coast was essentially Canada's equivalent to Hawaii. We're always super mild and temperate, and we never get that hot or that cold, and we just kind of exist, and then the rest of the country is like, we fucking hate you, and we're like, we know.
I hope we can clear up what's going on with the Gernsback, Commander. Doubt my father's alive after all this time. Was there anything else? Just eager to get going.
West Coast is, generally speaking, the best coast, because it rhymes.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
We haven't actually had snow at all, which is really weird, because usually by this time of year we've had at least one snow, if not like 2. But we haven't seen snow once, and it's
so the collectors were once Protheans,
a little weird.
By the Reapers. What a
nice
sad
end. Oh.
Makes you wonder if the Keepers on
Not
the
the ice.
want something different.
Hey, Joker.
I'm glad that mess is over for Tali, Commander. Some of those Quarians. I guess living your whole life aboard a ship can really mess with your priorities. Not that I would know.
I think I saw Frost one morning. How are things in the cockpit?
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Oh my goodness. Where is it? This one. There we go. I fully expect the entire city to freeze over within the next month. We've got a couple of weeks before just it all decides to stop working. And we lose access to existing outside because we, unlike the rest of the country, can't deal with snow. Fun fact, I think it's still the same, but the city of Vancouver, which I live near, has 2 snowplows. Only 2. So when we do have, like, really bad snow, Vancouver basically shuts down because the 2 snowplows are working in overtime desperately trying to get everything cleared. And yeah. Oh, she's all black and
I've
badass.
haunted my dreams and waking hours equally.
I love this look.
For the first time in 400 years,
Girl.
I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and
I have indeed played Mass Effect 1. I'm going in order, so I've done 1, we're working on finishing 2, and I did start with Andromeda. Mass Effect Andromeda was the first Mass Effect game that I played because it was like new when it came, like I got it when it came out and everything. So I was like, wee, new game! And then we're gonna go play 3, and then I think we are done with Mass Effect until the next one comes out.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
I have a question for you, actual fuckboy. I have heard many a Canadian refer to Western Canada and be talking about Alberta. Is that a thing that is commonplace over on the east side when people talk about Western Canada and they just mean Alberta? Or is that just like a central thing that people do? Because it's mostly like Ontario people that I've heard do that. And I'm like, there's more Canada on the other side of the mountains, right? Right? But I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced I know. It's okay, sometimes I say East Canada and I talk about Ontario just because it's more east than me, but that's everything, and I'm just like, Eastern Canada, everything that way. Your feelings.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters.
Yeah! Have you done the whole series, Greninja?
My dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of
Prairies for prairies and then Quebec for Ontario. Makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, see. I think that's where my brain goes, is because if I'm talking about, like, the East Coast, like the Maritimes, I just call them the Maritimes, but when I talk about, like, more Eastern Canada, that's usually, like, Quebec, Ontario. And then I talk about Central Canada to be everything in the middle. Ah, interesting.
You said that Morinth was a monster.
Interesting.
But she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and
But
smartest.
she'd been her daughter for like
She would
400
not
years,
accept the
she's
injustice
fine.
thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
Exactly, like everything is East compared to me. So if I talk about like East Canada, I usually mean like the other side of the prairies because that's like right next to me, so I shouldn't be referring to them as East Canada. But East Canada is just everything over there.
You killed her for being what she was.
And I would again.
Oh god, she looks so hot. Oh my god.
Behind and fight.
Like, look at her cleavage.
She went on the run at the age of 40.
Yeah.
I do not know.
Same, but like other direction for me.
It is very young for Asari.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
No, I think it happened a lot on
Assuming
like
I survive your
She is
mission,
Diva.
I am a Justicar. Injustice.
I think it was
still
happening a
exists.
lot on like TikTok,
perhaps
Instagram,
even
and other things where
Tachi.
Central Prairie Canadians would be like, yeah, West Canada, I was over there the other week and it was like so cool over in Edmonton. And I'm like, West? West Canada? What do you mean? So I was like, is this just a thing that the other
You don't want to settle down?
chunk of the country does? I don't
did.
understand.
I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle.
She looks
all my
really
life.
good in the black. I mean, I
That is
like
my
the
fate.
red leather,
When
but
I
this
die,
black is just...
It will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace.
Yes.
Due in no small part to you.
I'm convinced that most US residents are fully unaware of the fact that Canada is a large chunk bigger than the US is.
So cute.
When this mission is over,
Like,
I'm gonna give her the longest
technically
hug she's
speaking,
ever
the
had.
US goes much farther west than Canada does because they have Alaska.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
But it ends at like kind of the same point coastal wise for most of the thing.
I should go.
And then there's
I shall
Hawaii.
return to my
But the
meditation.
east just keeps going out. I'm like, no, you have to